Hello and welcome to Matt's Mosh Pit, and tonight I'm going to be checking out Into Oblivion by Lamb of God. But before I get started, I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and support you've shown me and my channel so far. It truly means a lot, and I could not do this without you. So folks, Lamb of God. Where do I stand with Lamb of God? It's kind of an interesting situation, actually. I have seen Lamb of God live. They opened up for Pantera a couple years ago. That's where I saw them. I've heard their name so many times, and when I saw them with Pantera, I really enjoyed them. But prior to, I had never listened to Lamb of God, so I really didn't know anything when I went to go see them live. And I really enjoyed their set, but I really got sidetracked with a bunch of other things around the same time frame. So I immediately just had no attention span whatsoever, and I never really went and did a deep dive for Lamb of God. And so I know they're legendary. I know they've got a ton of albums out there and all of that good stuff. I just sort of kind of put them on the back burner, for lack of better terms. And so a couple weeks ago, they announced a tour. And of course, anytime a metal band comes to my area, I'm always looking them up and I'm checking to see, who's on the bill, all this kind of good stuff. So I see Lamb of God is coming to town, and I would have kind of been 50-50 because I enjoyed them with Pantera, but it's like, am I going to pay to see them solo? It would really have to depend on the opening acts at this point, I should say, just because I really don't know much of the music. And so their tour looks amazing, and so immediately I bought tickets. And the reason is because the opening acts, I'm assuming just the order, the first band is Sanguisugabogg, which if you've never seen them, you should absolutely check them out. So much fun live. I saw them with Lorna Shore a couple years ago, and they were incredibly fun. So I'm very excited to see them again. Once again, their live show is just awesome. So next up is Fit for an Autopsy, which is fantastic. It's another band that I just fell in love with recently. I love them. I saw them with Arch Enemy last year, and they were fantastic. So I can't wait to see Fit for an Autopsy again. And then Kubla Khan TX, which once again I saw last year with Lorna Shore, and they were so much fun, fantastic. So you have those three acts. I'm there. I don't care who the headliner is at all. If anything, if it was somebody I didn't like, it would almost be the best situation ever because I'd watch some awesome bands and then go home early, get a good night's sleep. But reality is I am very curious about Lamb of God because they were great when I saw them with Pantera. And I just didn't know any of the music. So now I have a little bit of an opportunity to check out new music from Lamb of God because this is a brand new song, but I can also go back and check out their previous discography prior to going to the concert in a couple months. So anyway, that's why we're here. They released this brand new song, which is going to be it's the first song off of a new album coming out. And so, we should probably just get to it. So this is Into Oblivion by Lamb of God. Okay, folks, I love that. I love it when when the vocalist comes in and they just start off with the it's the greatest thing ever. And I wish I could do that. I want to be I wish I could do that. Like if I was in a band and I'd be like, look, I can't really sing. I can't really, don't give me words. Just let me come out and do the, rah. I do that. And I'm just the happiest person in the whole wide world. That's all I would need to do. But anyway, Randy has an amazing voice. So it's just really cool. It's like a commanding voice. It's just like a rah. Love it so far. I gotta say, one thing that stands out to me is the drums. The drums sound amazing. I love the drum beat and everything. The drums are just really standing out to me. It's just like, so kudos to them. That was awesome. I love that. Like this song, I'm not gonna lie, it was extremely catchy, and like a lot of times, like I do these reactions and especially the heavy stuff. I like just the vibe and the mood of but some of it isn't as catchy. This is extremely catchy. Like I feel like halfway through I was already like Into Oblivion. So like awesome. Love it. Just love the groove, love the vibe. The drummer once again was fantastic. The vocals were super cool. So hey, if this is indicative of the rest of Lamb of God's discography, I'm in. I'm 100% in. And so I'm so happy that I decided to check this one out. So anyway, Lamb of God fans, if you're watching this video and you were to get a brand new person to Lamb of God in your presence, what songs would you tell them to check out? Or is it a specific album? Maybe it's like one album, like you have to listen to this in its entirety and you will then be a Lamb of God fan for life. So anyway, let me know in the comments, folks. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.